Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to discuss 1 month on TRT and the benefits I've experienced so far. But first we're actually going to go through the 8 symptoms I was actually experiencing. For those who don't know, about 6 weeks ago I went into the doctor and I was diagnosed with hypogonadism, where my testosterone was a 207. Really low, especially for a guy my age. So he diagnosed me with testosterone cypionate and HCG, and I take those weekly. And when I went in, I just went in for one symptom that I was experiencing, and I didn't realize that all these other symptoms that I've had for a long time were also part of that. So just to quickly go through those, let's see which one. Fatigue was a big one. You know, I just didn't have the energy to do things. I always have like good willpower, and I forced myself to work and everything like that, but I just didn't have the energy to do it. Weight gain, I gain and lose 30 pounds at least once a year, like every year. And I'll get into shape and I can gain muscle pretty easily, and then as soon as I stop lifting, all my muscle just immediately goes away and I just get fat again. It's pretty ridiculous, which is another symptom, which is loss of muscle. It's actually kind of funny because I have like 3 different sizes of clothes in my closet because I just like fluctuate so dramatically every year that I just have different size shirts and pants that I just have to cycle through. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Another one would be like anxiety and depression. Those are like 2 that are there. Irritability, mood swings. Those are kind of linked together. And also gyno. Like you always think of people getting gyno because they are on TRT and their testosterone is too high and it can form gyno. But you can also get gyno if your testosterone is too low, apparently. So I got a big one on this side and a little one on this side. There's a small chance that can like go away on its own, but I might have to get it cut out eventually if it bothers me enough. But all of those that I just listed to you, all those symptoms, I didn't know were symptoms of low testosterone. Those are just things that I've been experiencing for a long time, and I just thought that's what happens as you get older. That's what happens. And so that's how I've been living, and I'm sure that's how a lot of people live. And but the one I went in there for is my libido was just tanked, and I knew that wasn't right. So I went in to get it checked, and that's what it was. And then we went over all these other things, and I realized, oh, there's a lot more to this than I thought. So, all right, after 1 month on TRT, which one of these symptoms are getting better, if any? I don't know. I'd say my anxiety and my depression were like the first to go, which is good because I didn't even know I had those, but I could tell once they're gone. And other things like my fatigue is getting better. I do have like more energy to like get up and go to the gym, which I do 5 or 6 days a week, and that kind of helps propel things like my muscle gain and my weight loss, which I don't know. Technically, I don't have weight loss because I'm actually this exact same weight that I was a month ago, but I don't really look the same, or at least I don't think so. I think I have a progress pic I'll post up here, and it's actually kind of funny because when I started, I was slowly losing weight, and then about end of week 3, I was starting to gain weight back up, and now I'm like right when I took the picture, I was actually right at the same weight as when I started, and now I'm actually a pound higher because I took this a few days ago. And I do weigh myself every day and kind of just like ride the line of best fit. So I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty exciting. Like when your hormones are starting to get optimal, then you got to see what progress should look like. I guess that's pretty exciting. And these other things, let's see, my irritability, that's mostly gone away, so that's pretty good. Gyno's probably not going to go away. Doesn't really seem to be getting bigger, so I mean, that's good. But the main one, my libido. I mean, it's starting to get better. But I have like read studies and stuff that said pretty much anything that or some people say that any results you see in like the first 6 weeks, those are just placebo results. So that's your mind basically tricking yourself into feeling better. And honestly, who cares if that's the case? Because if you feel better, you feel better. It doesn't matter whether the drugs are working yet or if your mind's doing it for you. But even so, people who do say if that's the case, then by the time you hit, month 2 or month 3 is when it really kicks in a high gear, and that's when you really start to feel good. That's when your libido really kicks in. That's when your muscle growth really starts kicking in. So I'm really excited to see how this propels us and how this is going to make us feel. And side effects, I have a list of side effects here where you can get obviously you can get gyno from TRT. If your test is too high, you can get sleep apnea, oily skin, apnea, hematocrit, low sperm count, testicle shrinkage, or even infertility if you take it long enough and you don't take ACT or anything with it. But the only thing I've experienced out of all of these is a little bit of oily skin. I haven't had any acne problems. I just, at the end of the day, I feel my skin is oily and I need to take a shower. I mean, we all take a shower, so it's not that big a deal. But I do feel a little bit more oily than normal. And so far, it's not uncontrollable or anything like that. Yeah, I'll probably just wrap this video up pretty short today. My kids are all home and making noise. I've had to cut this thing like 14 times to make a 6-minute video, but I'm sure y'all know how that is. But anyway, I'll probably make my next video in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm assuming when there's like another big update. I won't just make a random video to make a random video. When I start feeling something different or a big change, I'll make another one. Or if I notice something drastic in my body or something like that. So I say probably 2 or 3 weeks. Hopefully I can get this one edited out and put out today, a couple days before Thanksgiving. And we'll see how it goes. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.